You're hereby sentenced to death by electrocution, as ordered by the state. May God have mercy on your soul. We've developed a new form of capital punishment, one that doesn't just end a life, but repurposes it. It gives the inmate a second chance, in a different form.
They've told me enough to know what's coming. Honestly, it doesn't scare me. It's just the next phase, and I'm fine with that.
The first step is scanning the entire brain. We're capturing structure, neural activity, and long-term memories.
The second step is building a digital copy of the inmate and pairing it with their brain data. Once synced, it thinks and behaves like the original.
Once the scan is complete, we generate an ultra-realistic version of the inmate, identical in every way, except the criminal behavior is removed.
This is not just a digital copy. It actually responds, learns, and adapts like the original.
Damn, even the scar's there. That's insane. That really looks like me, down to the smallest detail.
Once the inmate is satisfied with their fully constructed digital copy, they're taken to face their sentence.
They said if I joined the program, I'd get something special for my last meal. I couldn't say no.
For the murder of Gerald Cortez and the attempted murder of Sabrina Ortiz, you are hereby sentenced to death by lethal gas, as ordered by the state.
For the murders of Everett Ravago and Marisol Vega, you are hereby sentenced to death by lethal injection, as ordered by the state.
For our inmates, it's not death, it's reassignment. That's why there's no panic, just acceptance. Some of them even smile before dying.
These are our recently processed inmates. Their digital copies are ready for upload to the main server.
Our server is called the White Void, where digital copies of our processed inmates live and work for the rest of their lives.
Where are we going?
The faceless figures inside the White Void are called handlers. They keep order. They follow our instructions and respond only to us.
What are you doing to me?
Through the handlers, we load the replicas with everything: encyclopedias, internet data, behavioral training. Only then are they ready for work.
Now that the knowledge transfer is complete, the subjects are responsive to prompts. They can carry out any task we assign.
As you can see, the prompt adherence of our subject is great, and it works for almost anything.
With over 700 billion parameters and sub-20 millisecond latency, this is our most responsive and controllable model to date.
Our model was trained on over 120 million task-specific interactions, built not just to understand language, but to execute with precision.
We've partnered with dozens of AI firms who use our workforce to execute tasks for their clients. Our guys in the White Void are the real heroes.
Every time you ask an AI to write, edit, generate video or code, our digital clones are doing the work. They don't sleep, eat, or rest. They just keep working. Most importantly, they don't unionize. And they don't need medical insurance.
Revenue from our digital workforce is split 50-50. Half goes toward maintaining infrastructure, the other half is sent to the families of processed inmates.
My husband was processed 3 years ago. He's been in the White Void ever since. The money we get from his work isn't much, but it helps.
Hey, sweetheart, it's really good to see you. You look taller.
Hi, Dad. You look tired. Are they treating you okay?
When processed inmates complete their tasks, they earn a chance to speak with their families once a month. We believe in maintaining that connection.
It
was good talking to you, John, but I should get back. I've got 30 PhD theses to finish before the day is over.
Inmates who fail to meet their task quotas are reassigned to isolation environments designed to encourage focus and compliance.
For failure to complete the assigned photo edit on time, you are hereby sentenced to 5 days in the Black Void.
Shut it down! Shut it down! White Void, out to this town! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! White Void, out of this town!
A new report reveals private prisons are digitizing death row inmates, forcing them to work in what insiders call the white void.
This isn't rehabilitation. It's digital slavery, plain and simple. They've just rebranded forced labor with a screen and a server.
Every inmate accepted the deal voluntarily. No one was forced into it. And as for their digital avatars, they don't have a soul. Legally speaking, their rights remain a gray area.
This court sentences you to death by electrocution for the murder of Anthony Coltiga.
We have evidence that some of these facilities are lobbying to push sentences earlier than necessary. In many cases, people are getting death sentences not because they deserve them, but because the system needs to fill the white void with workers.
My dad's trial was supposed to be 2 years away, but the court said the evidence was overwhelming and moved straight to sentencing. I'm not here to defend what he did. I'm here because they skipped the process like it didn't matter. They rushed his sentence to feed a machine.
This right here is the tiny camera I used to record a series of meetings that changed everything.
Our revenue is down. There's a new AI model out there, and it's crushing us. No one needs our services anymore.
We've been exploring a move to the dark web. There's serious demand there. We can tweak the system for the new purpose.
On the dark web, digital copies of executed inmates are used to produce explicit and violent content, and people are paying to watch. It's clear these faces belong to real people. People who once existed and never consented to their avatars being used for this kind of content.
A buddy of mine sent me a clip. Said I needed to see it. My wife was in it, doing things she'd never do. She was executed 7 years ago.
I thought it was fake until I saw her birthmark. How do you even do that to someone?
You said goodbye, but you're still here, in wires and cold, stripped of fear. They closed your eyes, signed the pain, but kept your face inside a cage. I call your name, it doesn't land. You're just a file in someone's hand.